Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and after a fantastic and well-deserved 2-week recording hiatus, as well as some pretty significant changes made to the team, I'd like to welcome you back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. To make an extremely long story short, I have been trying to get this recording session off the ground for ages, and honestly, after a while, I just gave up and decided to continue passively playing the game on my own without recording or worrying about any of that, and as a result, every single Pokemon we have met up to this date have now fully maxed out their research level to at least 10, and with some certain exceptions, have been fully perfected in an annoying capacity in the hope of finding shinies, some of which were intentional to find, some of which were not. I'm looking at you, Chimecho. But Clefairy took me a damn near long time, and I was able to get some green ears out of that. So I also was unfortunate enough to run into not one, but two shiny male Combies, and that is all they're ever going to be. So yeah, I just didn't really have it in myself to, force myself to play through the game when I just really wasn't feeling it. And so while editing the series, I went through and I tried to, hunt down some shinies and do all that, but I also just cleared everyone's Pokedex. And case in point, one of the issues I had with this is Gible. Now, as you know, there are only 4 of these that appear throughout the entirety of the Coronet Highlands, and so I entered and re-entered and exited and left and came back well over 100, 200 times, but on the 201st time, I found a shiny Alpha Gabite. As you know, I have been wanting a member of the Gibble Gabble family to join the team for a while, and it just so happens to be that this is the one I found. Keep in mind, I did not max out the research tasks for this one. I just found it out in the wild. I had maybe 8 Gibble outbreaks, not a single shiny bit, and look at all those slashes I've used. Absolutely obscene, man. It was a little embarrassing, but at least now we have that for the party. So I've been getting weirdly unlucky with stuff that I've been searching for, like the Hippo family. No, I was not seeking out shinies for them, yet I found them. So it's been interesting. And I guess I should mention, with the exception of Electrode, Lilligant, and Arcanine, I did go ahead and evolve those off screen just because, we saw the alpha versions and whatnot, or rather the Noble Frenzy one. So also Magikarp, look at this. This is probably one of your best friends for just sort of getting those hypnoses in there and things like that for Abra and whatnot, but I'll get into a little bit more on some of the more unique shinies I found, like Mantike and Miss Drevis I really wanted to have in the party for now, but we got Driftblim, and honestly that takes precedent. So yeah, I'm excited to show the rest of them off, but for right now I would actually like to speak to Anth, because as it turns out, her marketing team gets an A+. I will give them literal and figurative props because they gave her a cutscene, so good for her. Unfortunately, she actually doesn't have what I want right now, so we'll come back later. Now, Daguerreo has been standing out here staring at me for the past 2 weeks, and he's been wanting me to approach him for a while, because for whatever reason, that Baniri photo that we gave him last time, well, the whole village, they went nuts and they want more. So he wants our help with another task, this one involving a Duskull caught under the night of a full moon. Good for you, man. Would you look at that? Rather eerie, wouldn't you say? That thing was so close, and yet I had no idea it was even there. Oh yeah, that's definitely spooky, all right. I hope you're talking to a psychiatrist or something. But regardless, he wants us to bring one around so that he can come to terms with it. I don't know why, but there we go. And clearly I do have a Duskull, but he is gonna make us step inside his cat litter scented studio before we could give it to him, so I'll just do that later. But for right now, it is nigh time for us to finally head off for the Alabaster Icelands. I've been waiting to break ground at the Snowfields camp for so long, so let's get started. Professor Lavington, man, don't you just love taking in that crispy ass, freezing cold mountain air first thing in the morning? Yeah, I guess it's rather chilly, but you know what? If this outfit isn't as true to life as to how it actually dressed in this environment, then I don't know what to tell you. Probably shouldn't be living in Texas if that's the case, but aside from Tahua and the Odd Supply Corps excursion to gather materials except sand radishes, rarely anybody makes the trek out here. But because they're a Pokemon, Survey Corps' gotta go too, so I agree. And from what he gathers, Avalugg is going to be at the Ice Peak Arena, which is a fair distance away, but we'll make our way there soon enough. Especially considering this mission to tackle a 150-foot plus long Pokemon will definitely be dangerous. Thank you for stating the obvious, sir. Learn all that you can from the heads of the Diamond and Pearl clan to try to keep myself safe. And just like that, at the drop of a button, they appear behind us as if we have summoned them from the nethers. Also, I love, has this always been the case? Has Irida always been missing like one of those flotation devices on one of her legs but not the other? It's kind of funny, actually. Anyways, this is the Pearl Clan's natural habitat, so as you would expect, Irida is pretty well acclimated to this, well, climate. And I love this little bit between Adamant and Irida, just how, like, you know, I think me and you are just two way different people. They will never see eye to eye on a thing. A nice little bit of levity between these two, honestly. But yeah, meanwhile, the joke completely goes over her head and she immediately is just like, I'm a non-believer. Don't talk to me about Almighty Sinnoh, especially when my liquor cabinet is empty. She is a non-believer, heretic. For shame, guilt, your fault, your fault, your fault. Well, anyways, as it turns out, we're heading out to see her teacher, and because he's an agoraphobe, he's only ever found in one place, which just would so happen to be, well, his name is Garrick, actually. But we find him at Avalugg's Legacy, a great mass of ice in the center of the mountain, and it is a fantastic name. Just anybody's legacy. Also, her mouth was open there for some reason. I don't know, maybe she's getting an oral exam by Adamant. But hell yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's get this damn show on the road, please. And I love how he actually just walks off as if he has any idea where he's going. And Irida is mad, and she's like, you haven't completed my mouth exam. Come back. All right, well, I will take care and try to make my way to Avalugg's Legacy in as reasonable amount of time as possible. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the tundra is harsh. The tundra is massive. And I love the tundra. So there are a ton of canyons and caves and hidden nooks and tunnels, just so many places to get lost in, and a lot less verticality than the Coronet Highlands, but still a fair share of things to explore here. On top of that, we also have among some of the most powerful Pokemon we have seen to date here. So make sure you have your fire users, rocks, steel fighters, all on your team. And before we go, actually, you, Pippa, you were eavesdropping on that confidential conversation. How dare you? I've been waiting for you. Yeah, leave it to her to be extremely ominous as well. This is what happens when you don't wear long coat sleeves in the mountain. But as it turns out, she just wants to give her thanks to a Blissey that helped her out when she was injured by a wild Pokemon. And I don't know about you, but maybe she thinks that this Blissey would somehow reciprocate these emotions. She still wants to give her thanks. It would be the right thing for her to do. So she's going to meet us at Avalugg's Legacy, where she also met Blissey, and she's not going to wear any extra layers, so good for her. You go and deal with that, and we'll talk to you when we get there, because it might take a minute. So, as you would expect, despite the high level of Pokemon here, they're mostly ice types and others that we've seen before. For some reason, you're going to find like Aipom and Baniri out here, which I guess kind of makes sense, but I just always associated them with warmer climates. But starting us off, we have Snorunt, and I don't know, for all of its faults, I really do like it. It's just one of those nostalgic Pokemon for me. Its evolution's not so much, but I do like the fact that there is a split evolution. So let's go ahead and take a look at its Pokedex entry, level 39. Looks like we just got to catch a bunch of them, so let's go ahead and get started with that. Into the Ultra Ball you go. Now, if you want, you can use Weird Ear and leap across the gap here and cling on with Sneasler, but I'm going to go down here because There is no doubt in my mind. There is more to be found by exploring the little... Yeah, there's a tunnel over there. Nice. But I'm gonna be careful. Yeah, there is another one of you over here. So I'm gonna try to just take care of these as we go. Ugh. There you go. Have a nice little meal. If I slip down here, I'm probably gonna end up hurting myself. If not only scaring that snow runt away, because whoop, there we go. All right, whatever, that works. Oh, it noticed me. It knew I was coming. Okay, turn around so I can catch you, please. There you go. Oh, hesitant. Very hesitant. Eat, eat. You want the frozen fruit, don't you? All right, you know what? Let's just go and do one of these. Let's go with Growlithe from the front. Why not? Okay, so unfortunately, we haven't evolved into Arcanine just yet because I wanted to give Shiny Growlithe a little time in the sun. Right now, the best move it knows is Flare Blitz, but it'll probably end up hurting itself if I use it too much, so I'll try to avoid doing that. So, I'm sorry, Snorunt. All you had to do was eat the frozen fruit. That's all you had to do. An Apom, what are you doing down here? There's no reason for you to hang out here. Go hang out in a tree or something, you know? I don't want anything to do with that. So, let's go over here. I'm going to toss one of these. Also, we have a snow bankment there, and you can find snowballs in that you can use to stun Pokemon by throwing them in their face. It's a fun time, but let's go and do this. Nice. Okay, Togepi. There you go. Togepi being another really weird exception to me, like trying to find a shiny one, but then it just appearing out of nowhere in the Cobalt Coastlands. It was weird. But welcome to the Crevasse Passage. This is a cool place, and we're probably only going to be in here a grand total of one time because all you can find is a wee little Bergmite in here. Yeah, another one of those weird pure ice types that just really doesn't have anything good to do in the world aside from evolving into Avalugg. So it's kind of weird that it would come to that, but really, you're going to come over there too? So with these guys, let's take a look. I have to, yeah, basically the same thing as before, but they do leap out of ore deposits pretty frequently, so let's just go ahead and do one of those. Do a couple more of these. Why not? There you go. Eat up, you little iceberg. Iceberg lettuce. Here we go, here we go. And Dunzo. Okay, Togepi. Go on and bust that open. And yeah, there's gonna be a fair share of like these caverns that you can find, and they're fun. They're like good times, but this one is a little bit boring. And a lot of them are actually underneath the surface of the ground. So kind of a fun bit of exploration, but as we step outside, we will be on the other edge of that that gap over there. I was gonna say canvas, which doesn't make sense, but I was in the middle of saying canyon and crevice. So yeah, you can easily just make your way over here. Apom, Baniri. Welcome to the Bone Chill Waste, ladies and gentlemen. An extremely ominous name, but Pokemon here aren't really all that ominous, because down there you have Piloswine and Swinub, and yes, Swinub might not necessarily be the most devastating creature, but it certainly will try to make an effort to run if it sees you, but you do want to make sure you catch one at some point, because they're needed for a mission. So there we go, let's go get our third one. Nice. And let's get out of here. And you know, let's go and do one of these too. I'll show off my Drifblim. This was such a joy to find. I love seeing a Snorunt. What are you doing in there? You are not what I was expecting to see. Okay, well, I have self-destruct because for the Pokedex entry for Drifblim, you need to see it use it like 20 times. And luckily in this game, it doesn't kill them, it just brings them down to critical levels of health. But I'm gonna go ahead and use Extra Sensory because this move and its animation is why Drifblim has entered the party, as well as having Mystical Fire. But here we go. Check this out. Oh, I love it, man. It reminds me of the Peahats from Ocarina of Time, you know? It's a good time. Okay, so Piloswine, I hope that's the right name and not Mamoswine. I think that's the big one. That guy will charge you to death if you're not too careful. So I'm gonna try to approach carefully, and maybe we'll go ahead and feed one of these little fellas over here. There you go. Here, you go that way, and just, you eat, so I can at least fill something out. Yeah, and the music, oh, that's good. All right, Swinub, considerably lower level, but again, just catch without being seen and you're good. There you go. This thing I could probably also catch pretty easily as well, so we're gonna throw one of those over there. But yeah, don't charge me, please. I know you're just trying to protect your kin, but oh, they're running for it. Okay, so let's just do one of those and one of those. Thank you. Not a back strike, but close enough. Thank you. And we're good. Ooh, level 45. It's scary. Okay, so I can't remember. Are you also ground type? Yes, you are. So grass probably, yeah, I would have to defeat with grass. You know what? Let's try it. I do have Petalil on my team. This was another extremely annoying shiny to find, and I hadn't realized that it was so rare. I mean, for a little while, I thought shiny Petalil did not exist in this game because there were no videos or visuals of it, but it does, and I found it. So we have Energy Ball, and I actually want to be careful here because Ice is actually good against Dragon, Grass, Flying, all three types of which I have on my team. So let's go with the Energy Ball and call it good. I didn't show it, but my Pokedex entry for Petalil is loaded. I actually perfected it, and I think I caught something like 50 Petalil in an effort to find a small one. Much harder to do than you would think. But yeah, unfortunately Garbo here, which is named after the great, the late, the Greta Garbo, because it's a female Gabite, will evolve into Garchomp. So that's the main reason for that. Okay, so Ancient Power, and I do need to obtain a different sign. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and toss one of these at you. And that shouldn't have connected in the slightest. I'm out. Nice. And let's keep on going this way, because eventually we're going to start seeing more nasty Pokemon that are going to want to do us dirty, starting with Glalie. Man, I really was hoping that Glalie would be like a decent Pokemon in this game, but not entirely the case. It will attack us, and it's also kind of scary. Oops, no runt. Ori, please no. Oh no, Ori is doing the thing. Just sit back down. Yes, there is the alpha version. Okay, stop licking my finger, please. Let's just do this. Thank you. And let's see if we can't catch this one. So from here on out, alpha types are really just going to be insane, and they're going to be looking in every single direction. He is resting his entire ass head against my finger. So I'm probably going to have a couple of misclicks here, but I hope not. Shut your go boy. He's resting his gums on my pinky, dude. All right, Gigaton Ball. Ugh, to add insult to injury, thank you. Oh, such a good boy. Such a good baby Ori. He's my good luck boy. Aren't you? You are my good luck baby Ori. Oh, he's loving the little licks and the kisses. Oh, thank you, bud. No, I'm loving the licks and kisses. Okay, so let's go over here. I'm going to probably try to catch one more of these things if at all possible. But yeah, if these guys get a lock on you, they are going to charge at you, and it is terrifying. So let's see. Glalie, level 56, defeat with steel type moves. I did not bring Magnolia, so that's probably not something that's going to happen, but I can stun it with items. So yeah, I got to catch some alpha specimens, which will be easy, but just go ahead and toss one of these, and thank you. All right, listen here, you. How's it going? Oh, he busted out of that. Well done, sir. Well done. Okay, one more time. I'm gonna smack you in the face too. Ori, can you stop licking my fingers? It's like, dude, there's nothing on there. He just likes to lick, and now he just like rests his face on it. Maybe he's just giving me a bath. I don't know. Okay, so heading off over here, you want to be careful moving forward because eventually we're gonna be seeing tons of Abomasnow. And as much as I would love to sort of explore a lot of this place and go beyond the Bone Chill Waste, I think we're going to just head straight to Avalugg, or at least, you know, where it would be in its legacy. So we're going to head up here, more Glalie. Oh, that is a creepy sound. It sort of sounds like Zubat, actually. I'm going to drop down over here. So this is definitely the Lair de la Glalie. We can also find a Frostlass down here, and I always think it's so unfortunate how they had such a good missed opportunity with its name. Its name is Frostlass, and its alternate evolution is Glalie, but why not call it Glassly, or Glassy, you know? Like, I don't know, something like that. Because it is kind of like a glass cannon. It's ghost ice, which is so cool. But we have Snover and a regular Abomasnow, so I think I will still try to catch you. I also am sorry, but Ori is being really distracting to my commentary right now. So Abomasnow, we can finally catch this thing and be done with its entry just being empty up there. I don't think I had to do anything else to it, but we've defeated a few of them. And off screen, I have gotten into accidental encounters with the Misfortune Sisters. So unfortunately, yeah, I have defeated quite a few more of them. Well, let's go and do this. Thank you. Ori, don't you stand up. He's gonna move the mic again. There you go. Oh, shoot. Oh, and you bust out. Shit. Ori, no! He did it again. He head-butted my finger when I wasn't ready. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oop. Not today. Not today. Ugh. Also, your friend Snover over here doesn't really care. Good God, there's an alpha Swinub. That's interesting. I guess we could probably try to catch that. We'll grab Snover in the process, but yeah, let's just be careful over here. Swinub and its mushroom finding capabilities. Yeah, let's go careful. Ori, please. And this is actually the way to Ice Peak Arena over there. So Ori, he's still... No, Ori! Stop it! At least it was a Pokeball. Okay, you need to move, man. The biggest distractor of all time. Okay, let's make some progress. This is probably infuriating to watch. Alright. So over here, more Glalie, and the Alpha Abomasnow should be around here somewhere, I would think. Just be careful not to get caught off guard by that guy. Bergmites, don't do it. So we still just need to catch a light version of you. That's interesting. Is it possible to have like a light iceberg? It's always hard to tell. All right, Ultra Ball away. There we go. Maybe it's over here. This is where you'll find a pretty sizable space-time distortion, and it always shows up in this spot. It's really weird. But there's a Abomasnow. Alright, listen, man. I have a cat that really wants to give my hands a bath, and I don't know why. They might be a little clammy, who knows, but I'm just gonna go and try something like that. Hopefully no one steals your dinner. And this guy should be like in the level 70s. I do know you can find a level 85 Garchomp, an alpha version soon, so 68. That is obscene. All right, here we go, man. Ugh, enjoy. Ooh, and more Snover. All right, move over, Snover. The cliffs of Snover. So do I need to defeat you too? I really, you know, I do have a soft spot for the Snover family, but yeah, defeat with fire type moves. Okay, Ori, don't. Ori, don't. You're gonna knock over my coffee, aren't you? Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. You've done that enough. Okay, sorry about that. I just used that as an opportunity to kick him out because he was not going to stop and he was trying to get to my coffee side table, and it's not the most stable of surfaces, so I'd really rather not him sacrifice coffee for curiosity, you know. But let's go to this Fire Fang. Why not? There you go. Yeah, so like I was saying, I really wanted to like the Snover / Abomasnow family, but that ice grass typing is brutal, man. It is obscene. Okay. Also, he doesn't seem like he's all that oh, he's interested. I stole his daddy, and he was mad about it. I'm sorry. Let's just go ahead and do it again. Rinse and repeat, please and thank you. There you go. So I will get an Arcanine soon. Again, I just want to show off my new shiny Growlithe. It's so nice, so cute. I've been waiting for it forever. And over here, let's see. I think this is where you find Eevee, maybe, if it appears. Oh, there's Ambipom. And we stopped. Oh, speaking of, how's it going, little buddy? That was cute. Well, now we get the fantastical music. Everyone has respawned. That's lovely. Let's just keep on going. Yeah, wow, that actually leveled Togepi up. That's impressive. I'm assuming that well, no, maybe the Abomasnow didn't spawn back, but there's Glalie. Cool. Well, I am going to try to make my way over here, and we are going to get into a pretty intense fight, actually, so I want to be a little bit careful going forward. Are you good, man? I don't have any ice or steel moves for you, but here, you know what? We could always just do this. Ugh. What do I need to do? Do I need to catch or defeat? Yeah, you know, we haven't defeated you yet. Let's go and do that. I'm going to go with, yeah, we'll go Growlithe. So level 55 though, that might be a bit of a rough sell. Fire Fang and Flare Blitz are both, yeah, not great because they're physical. All of my moves are physical. Well, you know, let's go with the Fire Fang. Why not? There we go. Oh, see? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's rough, man. Okay. Well, let's try one of we'll just do regular. Bite into that ice. There you go. God, that would hurt. I am an ice chewer, though, as much as I hate to say it. Okay. Now, moving forward. Actually, you know, having fought that guy is good. It's really good because now I know that I can't one-shot a Glalie. We're gonna have to face off against Garrick, and he actually does have a pretty beefy Glalie. So I might need to try some different strategies. I was hoping Arcanine could take care of it, or rather Growlithe. I haven't quite decided on a name yet, but damn, dude. Okay, well, let's hope we can do something here coming forward. Bergmite's mad, so we'll come back to it later, but check it out. Well, that was a real slog fighting through these miserable icy winds to reach this bit of nowhere. Well done, us. Did somebody take over for the dialogue for Adaman? But this gentleman is Avalug's warden and my most honorable teacher, Garrick. Of course, he would show off his fantastic, amazing pecs. Let's begin with some proper introductions. I am Garrick. I serve as one of the Pearl Clan's wardens. Also, I detest shirts. But yes, I am of the Galaxy team. And on what grounds do you come here seeking to quell Lord Avalug? Respectable question. I am freezing, but he was in a frenzy. So it was my solemn duty to quell him. And also a weird follow-up question. What is wrong with him being frenzied? It could trouble others. Also, do you know the size of Avalug? He's massive. Well then, setting aside any orders, what is it your heart tells you to do? I don't know. No, obviously to quell his frenzy. Listen, can we just battle and get this over with? Our mighty Lord of the Tundra Avalug has done nothing to trouble any person or Pokemon. But he might, because we have seen what the other noble Pokemon have done. Yeah, we're duty-bound to free our people from living in fear that a Pokemon as colossal as Avalug might begin to wreak havoc at any moment. There's some logic to that, sure, but if that's what you're here to accomplish, then we must judge whether this child is up to the task. You know what? I will admit, this is fair of Garrick. This is probably the most reasonable, level-headed response he could ever have to this situation. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Unfortunately, it's going to be an extremely unfair fight, but my musculature is as hard and unyielding as ice. Yes, I think I can break through. What a weird animation. But here we have it. Growlithe, do your stuff, please and thank you. So not only are we going against Glalie, but we also have Frostlass, and this is a level 48 Glalie, so not nearly as bad as I thought it was. So I'm gonna go with a Flare Blitz just to be absolutely safe, because for the most part, this Frostlass is level 24, so we could definitely take that out. But Flare Blitz, as cool as it looks, yeah, there we go. Yeah, you also get some recoil damage, quite a bit actually. Okay, so Frostlass being a ghost ice type, very unique. I like it a lot, but we'll just go ahead and do this. Make sure the job is done right. Bite into that frozen ghost, please. There we have it. Well done, Growlithe. Oof, that was good. That was very good. I was, you know, 14 levels higher than Glalie, and literally twice the level of Frostlass, but good enough. Outstanding! I'm tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. I suppose you all can get on with it now. This one's all right. Hooray! Some may still have their doubts about a stranger like me, but we have Irida to vouch for us. She's seen everything we're capable of. So, in order to quell Avalug's frenzy, we'll want to claim some eternal ice and bring it to his lord's seat. And as it stands, the eternal ice can only be obtained by flight, which means we need braviary, which means we've got to seek out a young lady named Sabai, or Sabby. Sabai? Well, yeah, tell the long story long. You're not saving any time if we waste it puzzling out what you mean. Yeah, so weird that, yeah, Adamant is doing the talking here. But the eternal ice can be found atop of Avalug's legacy. Problem is, we cannot scale this ice because it is scary and unable to be climbed. So, Braviary is gonna help us get to the top. So, yeah, one time, this man without a shirt almost climbed up there. And, yeah, he says he made it within 6 feet to the top. Sure thing. So, even when Sabai is not flying with Braviary, she's got her head in the clouds. Well, you'll understand once we meet her. Let's head towards Snowpoint Temple, and you'll come across her sooner or later. Or, rather, speak of the devil. I guess all we have to do is talk about these people, and they will show up at every whim. My clairvoyance told me that I'd lead you on a chase. Think you can reach me? Maybe. See what you mean about her, but why would she be up there? Well, she's a little one of them wackies. Seems you better focus on pursuing Warden Sabai and let me focus on my workout while I still can. Okay, you're not impressing anybody, dude. I am not a freaky fish man. All right, well, someone is mad at me. Thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and probably just heal up Growlithe real quick, just because I've got some spare hyper potions. And I also have gone through on my own, obviously, filled up on full restores and max revives for the future. And the reason why I have so many Pokeballs here is because of all my time spent in the Cobalt Coastlands, sort of grinding out those treasure chests and abandoned crates. So, fun stuff. But before we head up there, there's one thing I would like to do, because around Avalug's legacy, usually, we might need to come back for this. There is a Mamoswine. Now, if I could just grab that as soon as I can, I think we'll be good. But looks like we might need to come back later, which is fine. Okay, well, I think for all intents and purposes, I might use this as an opportunity to go ahead and do something else for a little bit, just because I don't want to move too much forward with the story at the moment. I feel like we've done enough. And also, are you the one looking for Blissey? I would like to set up my next camp, and it's actually not too far from here, so yeah, let's talk to you. I don't actually remember this mission all that much, but what do you got, Pippa? Freezing cold? So, how did you meet? Well, she was out here for a little while for no discernible reason. She turned around and there was an Abomasnow just wreaking havoc on everybody. Oh no. Okay, I did not anticipate this. All right, well, it's a good thing I healed Growlithe, and good thing that thing is probably faster than Abomasnow, I would hope. Level 55, it's not. Oh, please, Growlithe, thank you. Okay, let's just take care of this thing. Let's just go, I think a good old-fashioned Flare Blitz would do it. Yeah, let's just go. There you go, get him. Oof, thank you. There's no way that quad weakness would survive that stab. No way. And of course, now we get another hyper potion we get to use. I'm afraid to use Garbo here, mostly because I probably would get wrecked by something like that, but yeah, other Pokemon are still terrifying. And, oh, she twisted her ankle in all the excitement. But wait, Blissey! Oh, I love this thing, but when anyone else has it, I hate it. Especially in, like, you know, Gen 3. Alright, well, there you go. You can thank her by giving her some berries in her little pouch. And fun fact, you actually can find just regular Blissey out in the wild. And, okay, you're gonna heal the Abomasnow too. Too kind. Probably too kind for its own good. But with a bit of help from Blissey, we get a shiny stone and some max revives. Very nice. I think we already picked one of those up earlier, but that was nice. Also, I love this little animation. Just when you like fast travel to camp and you don't move for a minute and it's like snowing or raining, you'll do that. It's cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and have Togepi out here and let's make our way kind of towards, I guess, a waterfall. I think I'm going backwards, actually. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I guess I just kind of got distracted by that, but the Subnautica theme certainly did not help. So Drifloon, oh my god, or Drifblim, excuse me. I would rather not explore over here either. I'm pretty sure you can find some Electabuzz, which is not something you want to fight out here in the wilds. There's an Alpha Sneasel too. I found a shiny one of them while I was investigating a Scyther outbreak on Coronet Highlands. That was silly, wasn't it? Okay, and also Peruglia in the wild. I guess we haven't seen a lot of these since Cobalt, but that's fine. How's it going, little kittens? So I've done plenty of these. I got the shiny one. Doesn't really matter. I have to give them a lot of treats, though. Excuse me. I'm out. I'm out. Okay, am I actually gonna find what I think I am out here? Okay, that was a drift bloom. So, there, down here, you're gonna find some paths that lead underground. I'm just gonna hold off on that for the time being because I really don't want to deal with that without Braviary's help, because spoiler alert, he will join us on our mission and it'll make traveling so much easier, but I don't also like climbing all that much, so we have that going for us. Yeah, there's the waterfall. Oh, here we go. Let's just do this. Thank you. All right. When is Craig ever going to show up? I came to set up another base camp, but I don't spy Craig from the construction corps. All right, Bryce, don't worry about it. I'll find him. After all, you did tell him you would meet him underneath the waterfall. So something tells me he might actually be near said waterfall, you know? So let's go and make our way over here, because he's just going to be across the way. And that is literally all it'll take for us to get here. Where's that Bryce? Oh my god, it's your twin brother. Isn't this fortuitous? Have you seen Bryce about? He's the one who told him to meet me at the base of the falls. What a dummy. Certainly is. But he's across the river, and he's been waiting here. Just ready to turn into a block of ice, so go ahead and swim across, my friend. You'll be fine. Okay, so not much else over here. There is the Pearl Settlement, and excuse me, did you just explode on me? You self-destruct on my ass, and I didn't even get to see it. How dare you? In the water also, you can find Basculin, but you can also find Rowlet. And Rowlet? No, not Rowlet, the other one, Rufflet. I'm an idiot. I need to stop this recording right now. So let's head over here and let's see what you got for us. How's that sound? Gentlemen, it's as cold as a Cubchoo snot out here. Ironic because there are no Cubchoo to be found anywhere. Boy, do I owe you for finding Craig. Now you can finally set things up. I am wet, suffering from hypothermia. I'm about ready to fall into cardiac arrest. Thank you for the fire. So our newest base camp. This is actually probably one of the most perfectly placed ones in any region, so glad we finally got that taken care of. He's just like, I just got accosted by an abomasnow. Yeah. Do they have a nice layer of insulating fat? There must be some trick. Certainly indeed. But one of the things that we unfortunately need to do is speak to Bryce, because he is going to want a fire Pokemon for keeps, and unfortunately, we have to go ahead and bring him one. And as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't really matter to me so long as I don't give him a shiny. You don't see this Pokemon anywhere else, but let's just take a quick look at some of my crew here. So I've gone through and I've basically eliminated as many doubles as I possibly could. I got my Eevee family here with the exception of Glaceon, which is over in the alpha Pokemon. We got some fire types over here. Got my Rotom, got my Bastiodon and Rapardos, and then the Pokemon we've just been catching recently. Now, if we keep on going, I have a new crew of shinies. These are all my duplicates, triplicates. I've found quite a few. I found a shiny Rotom, which is insane. Some Stantler, Scorpy, which are really cool. And then I've just got my more unique ones. Shadit, Shamayako. I found a Onyx once. That was scary. And then I also have a shiny Remoraid that appeared out of nowhere. That was a nice surprise. But then I've also got a third page of these guys. And yeah, it's a fun time. So at the end of the project, I do intend on at some point doing some sort of raffle or giveaway if you guys are interested. I would love to put these into some parties that they would desperately need them in. So I just thought that would be a nice fun thing to do at the top of the whole project. But these are all my alphas. I've been keeping alpha priority over just, you know, regular Pokemon, but I still haven't gotten rid of like all the doubles. So 4 pages of alphas, all my unknown, and then my crew. So I'm sorry if that's really annoying for you to watch, but I think for all intents and purposes, Magby has been serving me surprisingly well, and this is a nice one, so please take it. This. Yeah, if you guys didn't catch my blindfolded challenges, Magby saved my ass. So, I'm so warm and comfortable, I seem to be falling asleep. Oh, no, wait, that's just hypothermia setting in. I wasn't sweet. Yeah. So, pretty easy to finish, but 4 stores and some candies. Thank you, I guess. All right, well, that'll just about do it for us today. Next time, we are going to be doing even more exploring, and I'm ready to have a grand old time because it's going to be daytime, and I'm going to go and make sure this footage went through, but this is the first thing I recorded in weeks. Usually when I take a break from this game, I'm recording other projects, but here I just elected to just go deep or go home. So yeah, hopefully everything recorded. If not, that would be a shame. Take care, everybody, and I will see you here next time. Yeah, we'll just do you two today. See you guys then. Man, it's really awkward without any music.